In 2016, Elon noticed a problem that many go through, and that was traffic jams. He was frustrated by the slow traffic in Los Angeles, which was pretty stressful to him. Being in his prime era, he thought of the idea to build tunnels that would fit cars, especially EVs. But the company would be launched in 2017. You see, Elon did not do this to solve his personal issues with slow traffic, but to solve the limitations of surface roads. To create roads, a lot of resources are needed, including land space, which is not expandable and can only exist in two dimensions. Expanding roads sideways would typically mean a lot of resources and people being displaced or forced to sell their land. Elon thought of expanding inwards instead. Some of the analysts saw this as a great idea from him since he was in the EV sector and would fit perfectly in the transport industry. Being a very good idea meant a lot of funds were going to be put in consideration since traditional tunneling is very expensive. But Elon, being the man, is going to reduce the cost drastically and increasing the boring speed with his new tunnel boring machines. He would manufacture it himself. Despite all the scrutiny and criticism from safety and financial analysts, Elon went ahead and started building test tunnels in California and Texas to try out new techniques. You see, when you're trying to make a big and risky change like drilling California's underground as a test, you'll always face the criticism. Tunneling transport is mainly conducted by the government, who contracts traditional drilling companies for mostly train transport, which typically takes way long time, and in the process a lot of funds are embezzled. No private company would dare try out the risk of competing with the men in black. But remember, Elon is going to do it, and this time is way more daring to use actual vehicles rather than the trains. This would put Elon and his company under immense pressure, with Trump kind of trying to outshine him. But still, on the brighter side, there is support, as electric vehicles would actually work well in tunnels since they don't emit any toxic fumes. This simply means Elon would have to invest a lot in security measures such as emergency exits and aeration, which is not all that much to him, and also the taxes, and a lot of taxes for trying to auction our guy, Trump. If the project fumbled, Elon would have to face the consequences. Remember, people tend to criticize you directly when you are directly tied to your own brand. He is the face of SpaceX, Neuralink, and this is the main reason why people ban and destroy Teslas when he does or says something polarizing. But if this project works, Elon won't only be a big deal in the tech industry, but also have critical control over urban infrastructure. Tunnels and transit systems are owned by the government, but if Elon May proves his ideas, this might bring a change. Elon will get political backup and funding. You see, politicians who supported Elon are going to be seen as good by the public, and this buys Elon a lot of opportunities to venture in without political limitation. Think of it as a king granting his subjects the ability not to pay taxes, but the rich citizen to pay much unfair taxes. Simply, money can buy everything, but not aura. If you like this content, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next one.